Alright guys, look, this is my first video ever. Nervous, kind of bashful. I usually don't get out here like this, but check it out. I really wanted to talk about my favorite Detroit Lions, because I'm all about football, really. Pistons, other things like that, I usually watch, have a little interest, but not much of it. So what I want to get into today, really in depth, was the Detroit Lions versus everything else going on with their schedule. The first schedule on tap is going to be the Arizona Cardinals game. Let's break it down like this. First, you got, like I said, it's the first one. Looking at my notes here, we got our quarterback matchups. Of course, we got our boy Stafford versus the new guy, Keith Murray, out of Arizona. Now, Murray, fresh, speed is good. To me, he's a bright kid, probably got a big future ahead of him, but as of right now, in this first game, speed is going to be the factor. Our front defensive line is A1. As far as you're not going to run, you just not. I don't see the Arizona Cardinals gaining more than maybe we'll say 100 yards, giving the best through the whole game. I believe we got some real big run stuffers. The biggest running back that's going to be the issue is going to be Keith Murray. As a history, we have the Lions cannot defend quarterbacks that are like running backs. So Keith Murray may pull off some good yards, extend plays, but just not enough to overcome any other deficiencies where they're going to have to pass the ball. Our biggest weakness really is going to be opposite Darius Slay, but don't get me wrong, I think Darius Slay has lost a step or two, at least one step, given his performance from last year. So he's going to have to step it up this year, especially with all of his antics that he brought over during this offseason. So he needs to have a really big year and being a shutdown corner the way he likes to talk and brag, he really is. Our linebackers core is going to have to hold the middle up, get rid of all these little tight end routes, slot receiver routes, anything going in the middle, keep them nicely stuffed, nothing over the top. Opposite end of Darius Slay, we got to watch for those big plays or those key matchups. That's maybe our only weakness, but I think we can cover it up. And I give the edge actually Detroit something like 21, 28 to maybe 10, give or take, that Keith Murray really can do anything. Given the performance of the Lions versus Cardinals towards the end of the season last year, piss poor performance by the Lions. The Cardinals really couldn't do anything. They have a new head coach who didn't want to put in a offensive coordinator. So he's running offensive coordinator by committee. He's drawing up off the plays. Given his failed Texas A&M strategies, you're not going to convert that over into the NFL, regardless of what you try to do. These guys are definitely pro players. TJ Hawkinson has been outstanding. We're going to give them the fits. Fitzgerald's going to help Arizona, but I just don't see it being enough to overcome, because we'll put Slay on there, put our safeties over the top, really just cover him and let everybody else up front do what they got to do. Let's see who else they have as a name player on here. Besides Kyler Murray and Fitzgerald, they're their only outstanding players. Defensively, you got Patrick Peterson. Patrick Peterson can and will shut down Kenny Galladay. But you're not going to stop Marvin Jones. You're not going to stop TJ Hawkinson. You're not going to stop Jesse James on a consistent basis. You're just not going to. We have too many weapons for them to overcome. So far as our first game, I definitely predict the Lions. I, just as a fanboy, predict the Lions to win this one easily, 28-10. Final prediction. This is my first ever YouTube video. I will be breaking down other games. I just want to put my own voice out here. I comment on everything from the DSA. I love Dose Dion. I love my man King. I even enjoy Mobby, even though he's a nut within himself, but he gives some really good insight. We have a lot of people giving great insight. Gridiron Blitz, when he don't get emotional about other people's comments. It's great. Everybody's giving some great comments, and I just wanted to put my own view out there. Of course, Luke G, one of my faves, you give a lot of statistics to the game. That's just my way of putting things out there for everybody else. I'm at work, that's why I'm hiding a lot of my badges. But guys, check me out. I'm not necessarily a new upcomer, but I'm definitely brand new. Talk to y'all later.